So while the President is abroad, Deputy President Paul Mashatile will be leading the official commemoration of the June 16th Soweto Uprisings, which will take place in Mangaung tomorrow. The day remembers over 20,000 learners who took to the streets in 1976 in protest against the decision by the apartheid government to force them to learn in Afrikaans. Our senior political reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo in the city ahead of that event. Ziyanda, good afternoon to you. What's planned for tomorrow?
Well, Stephen, as you've mentioned, the President is out of the country, so Deputy President Paul Mashatile will be leading those commemorations, and probably for once there'll be something positive coming out of Bloem besides Nandima Gudumana, Thabo Bester, and all the other cases that are usually taking place in Bloemfontein. HOD of Sports, Arts and Culture and Recreation here in the province, that's Moketi Duma, perhaps a positive celebration or commemoration, I should say rather, taking place tomorrow. Important to be happening in this town, isn't it?
It is really quite an important activity that will be happening tomorrow in our province, focusing on how we empower young people, what opportunities government has for the young people, so that at least we know that the STSA has actually issued the result indicating that there's high unemployment rate among young people, and tomorrow's activity is dedicated towards creating opportunities for young people to be able to create employment opportunities for themselves, and then also ensuring that they can get employment and then advance their skills and then come up with other innovations that will actually make the provincial government, including municipalities, to work better. So we hope that tomorrow's activities will be attended well by all the youth that have been invited, so that they can showcase some of their skills and then get what is it that government has for them, enable them to actually be in the market, so that they can get employment and others can create employment for other youth. So we are quite excited because we're doing it differently this time around. Most of the MECs will be, publishing what is it that they will be doing for the young people around job creation and various opportunities. The Department of Agriculture will also be there to encourage youth to actually, as you would know, that our province, it's a food basket of the country. So we want young people to join farming so that they can produce food and make sure that at least they participate in the mainstream agricultural activities. There will be also various departments with good initiatives that they have for the youth. So we're quite excited as the province.
I mean, this all sounds very exciting, but why should the young people of this province trust you when most of the municipalities, for an example, have not received a clean audit from the Auditor General? The metro municipality is currently under administration. You've seen lots of political instability that has had a direct impact on service delivery in this entire province. So it seems like you'll have this big event, it's a talk shop, and then people go home.
It's not going to be a talk shop. What the Premier directed us to do is to come up with deliverables. All the issues that will be discussed tomorrow with young people, there will be a report to indicate how many have actually been employed, how many have actually been taken to the mainstream economy in terms of the businesses. So we are just not going to commemorate this day, but we'll make sure that what the youth of 1976 fought for, it's actually realized. Like I said at the beginning, we are worried about the high unemployment rate among the young people. So that's where our focus is. When it comes to the opportunities that exist, for instance, you have just highlighted the issue regarding the bad performance of our municipalities in the province, which I am also aware of. This is one of the activities that will encourage young people to actually join municipalities with their skills, because if you look at what the AG has said in most municipalities, there's a problem of skills gap in the engineering services, the finance division. So when you have young people who have qualified as accountant, they will have to actually join government departments and municipalities so that we improve service delivery. And that's what we are aiming to achieve with tomorrow's event.
We're hoping to also hear from young people, Stephen Khotis, tomorrow once those June 16 commemorations kick off. But as you've heard from Muketi Duma, who's the HOD for Sports, Arts and Recreation in the Free State, they're planning to have several activities, deliverables that have been set for them, I guess, by Mxolisi Tukwana, the Premier of this province. And we'll have a state of readiness briefing at 5 o'clock to get an understanding of what exactly will be taking place tomorrow when the Deputy President leads that official program.
Ziyanda Ngcobo, thank you very much indeed for that live update.